Welcome back, it's Zion from Uke On Demand, and this week we're going to learn how to play Drink to Me Only with Thine Eyes. We're going to play the first bar in this video, but you can get the rest of the tutorial and all the tabs at ukeondemand.com. And so, I'm going to start out with an F chord, and before we go into the tutorial, I'll play this first bar nice and slowly so you can hear how it goes. And to play that first section right there, we're going to start off in a normal F chord. And so, in case you don't know, that's just the second fret of the G and index finger on the first fret of the E. And you're going to strum the entire chord once. And then go ahead and leave the chord there, but we're just going to pick the open A string twice more. And then we'll go into a C7, which you probably already know. It's just the index finger on the first fret of the A. And again, we're going to strum the entire chord. And you'll hold this one a little longer because it's a quarter note instead of the eighth notes. And then we're going to pick that first fret of A one more time, but by itself. And then go into another F chord, but this is going to look a little bit different than your first version. We're going to start out with that same basic F chord shape, but we're also going to add the ring finger to the third fret of the A. And so that will sound like this. And again, we're strumming chord just once. And as soon as we've done that, we're going to just you can lay this index finger back down onto the A string and pick that first fret. And then lift off, pick open A. And this time we'll pick two notes together. We're just going to pick the third fret of E with the second fret of the C. And then back to open A, first fret A, and then we're going to go into that same F chord that we just did, the F chord with the ring finger on the third fret. And again, just strum that once in the beginning of measure 3 here. And we're just going to, we're just going to flatten this index finger down so it covers both the first fret of the E string and A string. And we'll pick that first fret of E. And then pick the first fret of A. Here, we'll also pick two notes together, except they're both open strings this time, and it's going to be the open C with the open A. Again, that's a quarter note, so those will be held a little longer than the rest. And then we're going to pick the third fret of E. And if you're using a high G ukulele, you can swap that note out for an open G instead. However, that would only work if you're using a high G. If you're using a low G ukulele, then that wouldn't be accurate. And so to play it safe, you can always just hit the 3rd fret of the E. And then moving on into the last note of the bar, we're just going to pick the open C with the 1st fret of the E. So just those 2 strings. And that concludes bar 1. Let's go back to the beginning, and I'll play through it very slowly so that we can play it together. And that's how to play the first bar. To get the rest of the tutorial and all the tabs, head over to ukeondemand.com. And make sure to subscribe below so you don't miss our upcoming fingerstyle tutorials. We'll see you next time.